All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome again to the Top Individuals podcast. Thank you all for tuning in on this fine Tuesday evening, or if you're overseas, probably Tuesday morning.
Yeah, afternoon.
afternoon even. Fuck, who knows? I'm not very good with this. I don't have the clocks on, they all have on fucking Wall Street. Sorry about that. But what is this now? Our sixth or seventh? Sixth episode?
Six, I think.
We should know better for
I think
considering
it's our sixth.
how minimal it is. We're not even in the tens, and we're like,
Hey, it's
I
hard.
can't even.
It's definitely number 6. It's number 6.
I think,
The
yeah,
fucking boys, yeah, baby.
Confident 6.
six. Hudson's back in again, giving us a bit of vigor and putting a little
Bit of
bounce in our
love.
step. Thank you.
Makes a difference.
This makes all the difference. I feel like I'm actually talking to someone now.
I got a quick
Yeah.
question for you boys before we start anything else.
Yeah, well,
Mm.
do you want the answer? That's the question.
Oh, it's actually not that question.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, what would you choose? Pineapple or lemon lime? They're your 2 options.
Definitely the pineapple.
Pineapple.
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely.
100%.
Done.
Pineapple's fucking.
Were they both
Oh.
open?
Yeah. I was like, oh, whichever one goes first.
Fuck. Unreal. On that note, what are we all drinking, boys?
We'll start there. I'm a bit obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old
Bit
water.
of
mate.
water.
Right.
Deluxe.
Dude, imagine getting sponsored by fucking Cruiser.
I have to say, to all the people that just came in before, there was like 9 people. Thanks for coming in and then leaving, but
I don't know, I thought the music would have kept them captivated, but I guess not. That's alright, only the real ones are staying.
yeah, I know, right? We were peaking early here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Hopefully, oh, 10, there we go.
There you
Keep
go,
it
everyone's
rolling
back.
in.
Yeah, that's it. Keep it
keep it
climbing.
rolling.
This is fantastic, but let's not spend 55 minutes counting the
Yeah.
numbers as they go up and down. That's
I
not.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm not drinking anything alcoholic.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're on the pro
You will.
Yeah, I got beers in the fridge. I just got to finish this up.
How come that looks like a child's sippy cup? It's got really
It
small
is.
You
ones.
would be correct.
It is a child's sippy cups because I make too much of a mess everywhere, and then Daddy has to come and clean.
That's why you can't eat. No food in the bedroom.
Yeah, man. That's alright. I'll fix it up.
I remember when my parents used to say that.
No
Back
food.
when I was young. And
Yeah.
I was like, they'll never catch me.
Just hide
Wait,
it.
they do. They do.
You know, they were right the whole time, and I always get crisps all over my
Crumbs
bed.
everywhere.
Like
Mm.
crumbs, biscuits, fucking whatever.
To be
it
fair,
was.
if I was your parent, I wouldn't let you eat in my room either.
What do you mean, mate?
Ah!
It's not worth
Yeah.
the cravings.
Go get the fucking beer, mate. Corona? No worries.
That's all I got left. Ah!
I was start us off
Mm-hmm.
with
A certain
the
vegetable.
good old no. Actually, I think I gotta ask because I think Alex did some editing.
We'll
Is
go on.
that correct? Is that correct?
Might be correct. Ask the question first.
So this week we actually have another correspondent and professional, Jake. Tomatoes in season. The answer should be no.
Well, if I just flip through my memos,
Don't say yes, otherwise it won't work.
the answer is
Oh, it'll work.
without,
Right, let's do
without
it.
hearing anyone else in my ear, just gonna do all the calculations now. Just gonna have to go with no.
No!
No.
Yes.
Alright, you've heard it.
Wow.
I guess,
I reckon they're officially no longer in season, according to us. This is a top individuals first. We are groundbreaking. We're out there in Alex's garden, finding the truth.
Mm-hmm. And I will also attest to this, that my front tomato plant is beginning to die. So, in that point, tomatoes are out of season.
Heartbreaking.
Oh, what's wrong with my mouth? What is that? Is that meant to be a frown? Or is that
I just
so
flipped your
happy
face.
in all your photos.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
It's like you're pulling the biggest.
Look, that was
fucking
all I
face
could do.
ever.
I had 5 minutes to make that and get the music at the same time. It's fucked. I was sitting there scrambling like, it's crazy, man. But I got it done.
That was beautiful. That was something.
Yeah, thanks. Get used to it because it's going to be like that for the next, what, 12 months?
Before I
It
interrupt
almost
you,
looked like... Sorry, go on.
no, I was wondering where you wanted to start off, mate. How do you want to kick this thing off?
Oh,
Or was
I
that,
was
or was
gonna
that your plan?
I was gonna talk. No, fuck. Of course not. I like proper content on this channel.
That's your least favorite bit, and it makes it my favorite. The look in your face as you die a little bit more every time it fills me up with blood.
I was going to talk about some movies. You know, like what are our favorite movies, and
Movies.
what are we looking forward to, kind of after the pandemic, after COVID, because you know, like James Bond, for example. You know, that's not
Oh
coming
yeah,
out
holy
until
shit!
Yeah, that was meant to be out a year ago.
Yeah, like literally, right? Wasn't that like a March
that's-
release?
Yep,
yeah.
March.
Like
It's
they're
meant to come out
waiting till
March.
every cinema opens until they release that because they're gonna make.
They need to make
out
money,
somewhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much just they're waiting on the US. That's where
Yeah.
most of their money they're expecting it.
100%, yeah. Yeah, no, definitely keen for that, but I don't know. I haven't really seen many movies lately. I've been watching
In recent thing,
shows.
what I'm looking forward to, just based off the trailers, is actually the Justice League because they brought like 2 new trailers out for Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, and it turns out the Justice League that we saw in theaters that was pretty much dog shit. Only like 30 minutes of that is actually Zack Snyder's work. Everything else was Joss Whedon's. So this like extended 3-hour thing that's coming out is like literally 2.5 hours plus of all new content, and it's meant to actually have dark side and shit in it. It's meant to be like.
Well, the reviews are starting to come out now, I think, and they're all, I don't know, they say it's a lot better.
Yeah, but
So-
they don't say it's amazing. They just say it's
Yeah,
better. And I'm
that's
like,
what I mean. I'm
well,
like,
comparing it to a dog turd, so it doesn't really.
I feel like
You
it's just
hope
going to be the
for
same as
4 hours.
Yeah, I feel like it's just going to be the same as that like Wonder Woman was sort of around that sort of like well received, but it wasn't anything special.
It was just amazing for a DC film to actually get it
Yeah.
kind of right.
But yeah, you're
Well,
right, man. So
Wonder
like
Woman
4 hours,
1.
fucking. Yeah, first one I should have
the second
clarified.
one
The
was
second one's a
fucking-
bit shit.
Yeah, it was
Bit
very
fucking-
shit.
Yeah,
It was
dog
not
shit.
ideal.
I hate to say it because like Gal Gadot did a fucking
She did what? She
pristine,
did. Yeah, she did
a
alright.
pristine job, and she looked fucking good while doing it. But
What else am I looking forward to? We've got King Kong coming up, which is
King
first
Kong,
Godzilla.
yeah.
That'll be
Yeah,
some fun
that'll be
action
good.
film. Speaking of stupid popcorn films, we've seen nothing of it yet, but mate, Fast and Furious.
Oh.
Fast and Furious.
how
I don't know
crazy
how
was
crazy
that
they're gonna
trailer?
be. I didn't watch it. I've avoided it
Oh, it's
because
so
I like to be
fucking
surprised.
It's absolute. I was gonna say it's absolutely ludicrous.
He's literally, I was literally towards the end, you know that cliff scene.
Yeah.
I was
It's
just
fucking
like-
crazy, man.
I was like, what kind of?
Oh,
What the fuck is he doing?
I feel bad for supporting him every time, but you know what? They keep making him, and somehow I fucking enjoy him. So go for it.
What is, in your opinion, the craziest scene out of the entire Fast and Furious series? Because I know they say they up the ante every film, right?
Yeah.
But if I can go back to Fast and Furious 7, when they drove through 3 skyscrapers,
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty
that's
crazy.
like,
That was a
the
big
submarine
one, yeah.
thing in number
Yeah.
8 was more believable. They were on ice and jumping over a submarine. Like that was
Yeah, that was yeah.
believable. But that just going for
three
Yeah.
three buildings.
Three,
Yeah, that was
three,
pretty funny.
the only thing that happens
Yeah.
like crazy, and they do it
Yeah.
like 2 more times. Oh, yeah.
But to me, I think that one was very more meant to be not believable in the sense that it's just there for action.
Yeah.
Like if I would
They turned up the silly to 11 on that
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
and they brought it back down to 9 for the for 8.
what kind of came to mind is that like could be possible, but also just bullshit. Is that safe scene? You know when they rip the safe?
Yeah.
out?
Oh yeah.
a bit
That would have been
rusty
way
on
too
that.
heavy.
Well,
Right?
even then, like, it just
It would
seems a
have
bit,
like flung back and hit that car or some shit. It would've
yeah,
been,
like it just seemed a bit, yeah, like but almost realistic at the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, if we're really going for what is the most unrealistic thing ever, right? Because that car thing could, I don't know, maybe happen on a like 1 in 100,000 chance. But it doesn't matter how many times a human punches a shipping container, they're never going to put a dent in it. And Dwayne The Rock Johnson in Fast and Furious 8 punched that fucking shipping container once, and it was like, whoosh, like a giant
I don't know. It's
dent,
pretty strong.
like actually, yeah, of course he is. But man,
Yeah, look, I don't know, like, I think for me, it was, if Hobbs and Shaw counts, that, like, Captain America
We
scene,
can't hold this show.
You
That
know
where
that?
Jason Statham's falling out?
No. So it's the one where they're like driving, and then there's like a helicopter.
Oh, yes,
and
the bicep scene. Yeah.
and he's like, the fucking chain comes down, and he's like grab it, like Dwayne The Rock Johnson's grabbed it, and he's like, "Ugh," and he's grabbing on the car like, "Ugh," and he's just got this helicopter, he's like pulling down, like, fucking.
Oh, he's a strong man.
No, I
though.
believe that. Yeah. I mean, maybe he is just actually superhuman.
He should have been Captain America.
Yeah.
That would have been
When-
hilarious. Just as bold.
Oh.
Kevin Hart would be a better Captain America. I want to see. I just want Kevin Hart to be in a superhero movie as a superhero. I just think it'd be fantastic.
Can you imagine, like, because you know how, like, the first one, how he's like a little scrawny guy, but Kevin Hart is just.
It's just
scrawny,
Kevin Hart at the
but
start,
then-
and then it plays into Dwayne.
Yeah, and then
Oh my
like
God.
it's just no,
Oh my
or it's just
God.
Kevin's head on like Dwayne or something like crazy.
That's an SNL skit ready to go, mate.
Fuck, they just can't like not make a film together anyway. I swear they're in every film together.
Oh, it's 'cause
They're in a
their
lot,
dynamics
yeah.
insane. I love it. I'm a fan.
Short
Um,
muscle guy and then really big extra muscle guy. Go on an
Makes
adventure.
money, mate. Makes money.
But
I mean,
as
we're
a
watching
favorite
it.
film, what do you guys have as your number one? Mine changes a bunch.
It's a tough one. It's
I
a
mean,
tough one.
You'd think someone who studied film would actually have a
Answer.
favorite. No, not at all. I don't know. I think studying film sort of made it harder for me because I sort of understand like the different, I guess, genres in their own like right. So it's not like, you know, I would go, oh, well, my favorite film would be like, I don't know, fucking like Die Hard because I love action movies. It's like, no, I can actually like go to, I guess, any genre
You
and go, oh, yeah.
appreciate the intention of that
Yeah.
genre.
Yeah, and I think, I guess like favorite movie for me would have to be something that I like really enjoy, and that's more, I guess, personal to me. But it just it's hard for me to decide it because I can't sort of distinguish it anymore whether or not I like it personally or like it on an artistic level. So
that became me with Nightcrawler with Jake Gyllenhaal. That was my
Yeah.
favorite film for quite a few years, and
Yeah.
eventually I started being like, do I start a bias to this? Like, is it like, it's still my favorite that works, but I'm like, is it actually that good?
yeah,
Most
I mean,
recently,
it's a good
I think
film,
out of all the films I've seen recently,
but-
ish. Yeah, I've like, you know, by recently I mean like not of all time, whatever. I think Blade Runner 2049 probably sits there as my favorite. But I've seen that film like 4 or 5 times.
yeah,
And it's a slow, it's a
Jeez.
it's a
It's a long
slow
movie.
film. It's a
3
long,
hours,
slow
isn't it?
film. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not fast paced.
it's a great
But
movie
it's
though.
just, it's just
really
beautiful
good.
to look at.
Yeah, it's
I
just
just
crazy.
love cinematography, and also I'm a huge fan of Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, oh,
So
who
that helps
isn't?
a lot.
Who isn't?
Mate.
He's just good to look
Get
at,
him
isn't he?
on- Get him on screen.
Chuck him on.
Chuck him
Alright,
on,
we're
need more of
changing.
him.
We're changing this podcast. We're just gonna watch Blade Runner 2048 for 3 hours. Hope you're all ready to ready to
Ryan
go.
Gosling, unofficial top individual. You're welcome on the show, whatever you want, mate.
We might get him on next week. Who knows?
We might, yeah, we'll see. We'll message him.
Let me just
Hey, man,
write that in my
yeah.
ideas.
Easy, yeah. That's an easy one to get, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that big.
I actually know him. Yeah, he's a good mate.
But it's definitely hard to pick a favorite. Do you have any in mind though? Because that's the thing, even though you don't have an actual favorite, when someone asks you what your favorite film is, you always have the first like
I
one or
guess,
two that comes
like,
to mind.
as a
Yeah.
kid, I always watched Star Wars: The Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Is it Return? Yeah, Return of the Jedi.
The,
Skip
the
straight
last
to
one.
number 6.
Yeah, well, because like I was just a kid and we just had the VHS,
Right.
so like, I just used to put it on.
It's a bit dusty.
So, yeah, that one was a big one for me. And then I think, I don't know, it's hard to determine because like some people would think, oh, the movies that you watch the most,
Yeah.
or that you've seen the most, might be your favorite, but
Not
that
necessarily.
doesn't really, not really, because right, you could just enjoy it because it's just easy to watch and
Yeah.
gives you a good time. I think one would be The Godfather.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Fair
I feel
enough.
like Godfather's a pretty big one.
Looks like it's inspired your outfit this evening.
What can I say? And I don't know. I think even maybe like Avengers, like the third Avengers,
Infinity
yeah.
War.
I think like maybe not my favorite, but it's
That was
definitely
so
up
much
there.
better than Endgame. That was
Yeah,
if you
I
look
think-
back at Infinity War, it's like just a piece on its own. That was a
Yeah.
really
It was definitely a lot better
high-stakes,
than
really
Endgame.
good film.
Like Endgame was just more like a fan service to me. Like I liked it a lot, but it was definitely like if you watch it as its own film, it was just like
It's kind of bullshit. Like the amount of shit that was going on. Like,
yeah, I know.
like the end scene and stuff. Like, I was just Still pisses me off to this day. I struggle to watch the fight scene where they fight Thanos
Mm.
with just his shitty fucking dual blade that they can't take down. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this thing made out of? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Fuck. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, like, I know Captain America is just a fucking man, but still,
He's a
Iron
pretty
Man
strong
and
man.
Thor,
Yeah.
and he had the hammer, and he was, and like they couldn't even beat him.
Yeah. I know, it's pretty dumb, but I mean, they got there in the end.
Thanos is a badass, man.
And then Scarlet Witch came in, and she didn't do much.
What do you mean she didn't do much?
She did a fair bit, I guess. But
Bro, Scarlet Witch jumped on him, and he was like,
Yeah.
"You could." Just
yeah, I remember.
What about the troops?
Rain down fire, rain
Yeah.
down the fire. Have you guys seen the WandaVision, the show?
Nah, not yet.
Vision? No.
I just
No.
finished it yesterday.
Is it good? Because I don't know, I hear mixed
Well,
things.
I would definitely recommend it. It
I
started
heard
off
it's one of
pretty
those-
shit.
yeah.
It started off kind of shit.
Mm.
Not because it's set in an old, like it's set like in like the 50s,
Yeah.
like black and white. Not because I don't mind watching black and white, but it's just kind of like nothing's kind of happening.
It's very it's very Easter egg hidden stuff, and I feel like part of the allure of the show was when you watch it week to week, you like watch it and then you go like theorize with friends, people watching it, or on like Reddit and shit. And
Yeah.
you go, "Did you see that bit?" That's what you meant to look for in those first 3 to 4 episodes, where it's kind of like really just hidden, I guess, you know, just real like just anticipation. And then in the later half season, everything starts getting explained, and it's cool.
Yeah. What it did the best, or what it did well, is it developed the character Scarlet Witch, and then obviously got ready for other characters. But I'm assuming it would tie into a movie at some point because like
You
shit
know,
goes
that-
down and stuff. And,
In that series, that's the first time she's actually called Scarlet Witch. Like everyone gave her that label. In the MCU, she was never referred to that as all. She was just
Yeah,
Wanda.
yeah.
She never actually got her sort of superhero name.
Excuse me.
I didn't
there
actually
is an
recognise that.
episode- There is an episode in there that's like kind of explains everything. So it does, like, you know, it like it's kind of like a little bit of an origin story, a little bit of, you know, you're looking into what happened after the blip. I think they called it when everyone disappeared. Looks into like, you know, like kind of like shield agencies, like similar third-party agencies.
Yeah,
that
there's
do
a
take
few,
care
there's
of
more than
shit,
one.
Yeah, yeah.
and stuff like that. So like
They had a
few
thing
things
where they hinted at the start that it was like going to have a huge guest in it, like a surprise guest. It's going to be a really big deal.
I saw who it
Um,
was, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so spoiler alert for people who don't want it ruined. But it's fucking hilarious because it literally turned out to just be Vision. And everyone had all these theories that it was going to be Mephisto, it was going to be Doctor Strange, it was going to be like this person's here, this person's
I was
here.
going to say they brought back some old characters. The girl from Thor, the first Thor.
Yeah, because she's back on.
Kat Dennings, yeah.
Yeah.
Is she the black hair girl? Is that her name? Yeah. From what's that show called?
Two Broke Girls.
Yeah.
What you're thinking
I
of.
think she's a pretty good actor. Well, for that.
I think
show, anyway.
she plays those roles well.
Yeah, I think
She's
plays it well.
typecast, but
And,
she knows how to do it.
But yeah, like she's in that show. You know, she's not in that a lot, but you know, her scenes are pretty good. So definitely give it a go if you've got some free time.
I mean, I don't, but I will.
Why are you working full time or something?
No, I've just got to finish watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, bro. There's a lot of episodes in that.
I'm actually think I'm going to rewatch part 5 when you watch it again. As soon as you're there, I'll start watching it.
I'm almost there. I'm on like
How many
episode 33 of 39 in part 4.
I think there's technically
160?
160-ish episodes
Yeah,
total. I'm
there's
pretty
a lot.
sure.
I'll get that done in a couple of days. Easy.
Part 1, part 2 is only 27 total, and then it's
Yeah.
like 48 for the rest.
Part 1, the entirety of part 1 is like 9 episodes.
Yeah, technically, yeah, it's
crazy.
like a 9 or
It
less.
moves so quickly. Like, you have the
He-
fucking beginnings, like this kid who's like 5 years old, all the way up to fucking his like death in 9 episodes. It's crazy. Crazy.
His death as like an old family man,
Yeah.
not even as like some 18-year-old dying.
Oh,
It's like
he's not
really-
old. He's like, I don't know, like 35 or something.
Hey, for anime protagonist, it's pretty good.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, look, fair. Yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. Yeah, I think that's all I've been watching. I haven't really... seen much else.
Supernatural, mate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're revisiting all
So
that.
it's alright, but nothing special. Really.
Just every bad guy just looking like a human person with his contacts in their eyes.
He's got red eyes. He's bad. Go get him.
I mean, like, you can talk shit about it, but it does have 13 seasons, which is pretty impressive for a TV show.
Hmm.
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure.
It's a lot. Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, I need something new to watch.
Yeah, mate. Don't blame you. I got recommendations, mate.
You watched The Mandalorian?
Yeah, there you
I've
go.
seen it, yeah.
Oh.
I've
Probably
seen
seen heaps.
I've seen all my. Only things I haven't seen is the main fucking shit I don't want to watch, like Breaking Bad.
Why don't you want to watch Breaking Bad, bro?
Doesn't like. I mean, it
so
sounds
good
good
though.
on paper. I know it's good. I've seen a couple of like bits here and there, but I'm just like, I just gotta be
Game
in
of
the
Thrones
mood.
is nice to watch for the first time.
I mean, I haven't even touched
then
it.
you don't end
Yeah.
up disappointed at the
Yeah,
end.
I've
Well, you
seen
still end
the
up disappointed
first
at the end,
season,
but
but
first season's the worst. Well, actually, first season originally was the worst. It was the slowest build up, and then they dropped the last season, and that became the worst.
yeah, but you know,
You should watch. You've watched Suits, right? You're up to date on Suits.
I don't even know. Yeah, I have seen. I think they might have brought out another season. I'm not even.
So,
sure.
I think
Spoiler
mid
alert,
last
seasons.
year was.
Yeah, I got a feeling I've seen it. I kind of on and off. The first like couple seasons were just incredibly.
Yeah, the
good.
first two seasons were great, man.
Like so good. And then they
Season
just
3
kinda
was a
went
bit.
off
Yeah, I
on a
sort of
tangent.
stopped.
Like
That's what happens when every show gets like longevity. When it gets that most shows when they get that contract and they're like, let's try and like run this out for as much money as we can. Like if they wanted to, I feel like Suits could have definitely made themselves a show that ended in 4 seasons and actually had all the stakes happen, and just like
Yeah.
maybe like end it with that guy whose name I don't know, even though he's the main character. Like actually I don't know,
Mike.
getting having the degree and being part of the company officially
Yeah.
without this drama.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, I feel like the first season went way faster than like the
Everything
later
else.
ones because there was
Spent
so
a lot of
many
time
so much at
giving you a
stake.
lot of characters.
Yeah, there was a lot more at stake in the first season. Then after that, when he became like part of the company and all that, and it was just like, well, he's safe now, and like half the fucking company knew about him, so it was like whatever they'll cover. Like it was a lot less at stake, and yeah, I
And
don't
that's
know.
the issue. Once you get past season 3, it's like you like you're saying, you come to the 6th time of someone has found out that Mike didn't actually get here legitimately.
Yep.
The whole company's in jeopardy. You're like, we've done this before, mate. Like, but season 1, you didn't know. Like, episode 5 comes around and he gets kicked out. And it's just a Harvey and whatever the other guy's name is, Lewis show.
Lewis.
Which would have been amazing.
Right, I'll take a Lewis spin-off show any day.
I'll take a Lewis spin-off
He's
any
unreal.
day.
Oh my god, he's my favorite character.
What was that quote we kept saying of his? I really loved it.
Get lit or what is it?
Oh yeah, it's lat.
It's lat.
It's lat.
It's about to get lit up.
It's about to get lit up. I don't think you know what that means. Oh, I do.
Wow, he's unreal, that guy.
Amazing. Alright, I got a question for you boys.
Yeah, go on.
I've been seeing it doing the
Yes.
rounds on TikTok and shit.
Mhm.
It's not a yes/no question, but I'm happy to have you take it. I'll take you $50, mate. That's what I was going to ask. What is the biggest animal that you reckon you could beat in a fight? Or like toughest or strongest, whatever, what you think would be like the hardest fight, but like what you can take down.
I mean, like, maybe like a relatively big dog,
Right.
but not too
Is
big.
that it? Is that it?
Well, like,
feel
because
like-
they're kind of vicious, right? Like, they're
Yeah, like,
predators.
once you get him in a headlock, like
Yeah.
the nails might hurt a little.
It's
bit,
just
but
it's just
other
the
than
first initial running towards him. He's running at you. He's just
that,
fucking
yeah,
leap.
you get ready,
And you got to be
get ready
careful. You got to be like,
You get ready for when they're about to jump because you see that mouth come, just fucking grab it, snap your neck.
yeah, I guess.
What
I
do you
don't
think
know.
I've done it
Just a
before. It
killer.
works. Trust me.
How was your farm trip, mate?
Yeah, there's a few things we can't talk about.
Fuck. Actually, I don't know. Like,
It's a tough one. On land, I can
Yeah.
take down something. I could go as large as a whale, I reckon. If I'm on land, and so is it. Like, it's just a waiting game. I've got this in the bag.
just start fucking punching on while he's beached.
Just
You'd
be
be
punching
fucking
time.
ripped. You'd be ripped by the end of it. Like you'd be fucked.
It's the hardest punching bag in existence.
Yeah.
It's hard to say, man. Like I really feel like
A lot of
even something
animals.
like if something is
I
done with
reckon
a
I could
pig, I feel like a pig would fuck you up.
I reckon I could take a kangaroo.
Mm,
Fuck, no way.
I reckon like
they're
it's still
fucking
be-
jacked,
What,
man.
there's those
Oh, I know they're
6'5"
jacked.
motherfuckers with like
Well, I'm
claws
like,
and a
if you're-
tail.
Yeah, but we're smarter, mate. We're fucking smart.
Yeah, but like
and
the legs.
you know what we use that smartness for? Which is
To
the
stay
technical word.
away.
Yeah, to leg it. You're like, this is not a fight we're gonna
I
win.
can't outrun a kangaroo, can I?
Bro, those
Fucking take it.
dickheads literally cause car accidents and walk away like nothing happened, and everyone's dead in the car.
Yeah,
And you reckon you can beat one?
And then look
One
at you like,
My
fucking-
fists are different.
One fist to the jaw, mate. They're fucking
Uh-huh.
out of there.
Yeah.
before you reach them, they have like sliced your stomach open with their feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what you're looking. Once they do that jump, you just fucking jump back, dodge, get around the back, choke.
Suddenly
Choke
you've
on.
become some like the world's best UFC fighter out of nowhere.
This ain't like a
Um,
fucking Japanese RPG. You just start fucking leveling
Yeah,
yourself
you're
up,
not-
bro.
yeah, it's not turn-based
Right,
combat.
You can't heal mid-fight, bro.
Yeah,
I feel like a
fucking
sheep.
hell.
I feel like I could take down a sheep.
Give me a shot.
Yeah,
shot
sheep
of
be right.
vodka, I'm fucking good.
Sheep,
with
I think
that.
I could beat up.
Yeah.
Mate, look, Hudson here in the chat says a giraffe is a good shout. Go for the knees.
Fuck, that is smart. Hudson's got a good
A
point
few
there.
jabs to the throat. I've been told that giraffes are lethal though. So
Yeah, they've got
Yeah,
very
you
strong
can't
necks
do it.
that they just
yeah,
fucking
they're
hit
just
people.
fucking like,
Yeah.
like a
So you got to
pendulum,
be
just-
careful. You got to be ready for dodging it. But that's the thing. They might not be able to go that low. Like if you're underneath their neck, right? Like just in front of their front legs, like their neck's up here. Like maybe they can't like bend down that far.
Maybe, but you know, I never thought girls could go low, but
Oh
me.
fuck. Oh Jesus Christ.
yeah, you know, you
Yeah,
know,
I'll do it.
take a few jabs where you can.
Yeah,
What are
alright.
you about?
Yeah, good.
I'm slut dropping, you know? You know when there's slut drop?
Yeah,
mate?
yeah, that's it. Yeah. But speaking of, what do you guys think of the Lola Bunny getting non-sexualized in the new Space
Oh,
Jam?
bullshit, mate. Bullshit.
You like your anime titties, mate?
I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I mean, obviously, she looked pretty good
Mm.
for a cartoon character back in the
Mm.
day. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of like,
do they just make like
50-50.
the breasts smaller and maybe
Yeah,
the ass
that-
less more pronounced?
yeah, but they
I don't
also
know,
gave her
though,
reasonable
we don't even know if
clothes.
they actually like changed her body. All they did was
Mm.
put on actual active wear on her that like a female athlete would wear that was playing that sport.
It wasn't like
Well,
a
she
fucking
just-
crop top and short shorts.
Yeah, it actually looked like something that someone who's going to actually go out there and sweat a game out was wearing. That's right. As far as I saw, I was like, yeah, she might have the same body, she might not. But look, you know, if you think about all the hot cartoon characters that we had growing up, then you think about how all mentally fucked we are. They might be onto something. They might be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't
I
sexualize
mean, I
cartoon
don't really
characters.
know many hot cartoon characters.
Shigo. Straight away, that's my go-to, mate.
Yeah.
Shigo's the baddest.
Don't know who that is.
That's from Kim Possible. That's
Impossible? The green
The
girl?
dark hair, green girl.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know the one. But...
Yeah.
You know, you got the Powerpuff Girls.
Nah, the professor. Ooh.
No, the girl in Danny Phantom.
Oh,
She
yeah.
was gorgeous.
Mhm.
Can't remember her
don't know
name.
who that is, but...
Was it Trixie or something?
Yeah, something like that. Trixie probably.
Or am I thinking? I
Um,
don't know.
I never noticed. Like what?
there were others. There were others.
Oh,
I,
I
can't
wasn't
remember off
8
my
years
head.
old and going,
I'm not perverted.
fuck, God, how is
Yeah, but
sus
still, when you're a
fucking
kid,
hell.
you're just like far out like that. That's alright.
For some reason, I like this show.
Yeah.
I think
Shigo
when
was
I
my sexual
like
awakening.
10 to like 12 is when I started fucking like noticing girls, I guess.
Alright, and what were you watching then, mate?
Yeah, because I was watching Danny
I
Phantom
was
until
watching
like 14.
hardcore porn when I was 12.
Well, that explains.
Alright, do you
it.
mean the TV show where they're trying to sell stuff? Is that what you're
Yeah.
referring?
That's it. Get out.
Obviously, I don't know if it was released back then. But obviously.
Yeah, they're definitely. Go was just getting big, mate. That was definitely.
You talking shit about my shit sister? That's it.
Only I'd bash my sister up to the knee.
No, I think I was the only kind of like older guy that was watching cartoons, like still.
No, you weren't. We just all kept it a secret from each other until 16,
Probably,
17.
but I think like I was like, fuck, this is better than like whatever the fuck. What's it called? What are those shitty shows called? Oh, come on! I've completely forgotten
You're
the
doing
name.
great. You're doing great. You got this.
I can't remember.
Fantastic.
It was a TV drama that we had on.
Days of
Bold
Our
and
Lives.
Beautiful.
Oh, Bold and Beautiful. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
it
you mean
was
shit that's on at
watching.
3 or 4 o'clock?
Yeah. I would have watched that shit, mate. Fucking.
Job,
Chuck on the
job,
cartoons.
mate.
Yeah, I used to
I
do the
was
same till I was
watching
like
Kid
14.
versus Cat.
Oh, you remember Old Tom?
Yeah.
I love Old Tom.
Oh.
That's good. I love Old Tom.
Banger.
Had the little fishbone thing.
Tracy McBean.
Oh, Tracy.
You know what show scared the fuck out of me? That show that was like all CGI done, and it had like the alligators that had like a bowling alley
Oh,
or some shit.
no, you're talking about the one with the duck
Oh,
and
Yeah, the
like,
duck and the alligators.
yeah,
and the crocodiles.
yeah.
That show scared the daylight out of me
Duck-
for
That
some
was
reason.
my favourite.
Fuck, what was it called? I remember the theme song, like, because I used
That's
to watch
the
it
theme
so
song was
much.
cool. I was like, I
Ba
watched
ba 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 ba.
that.
Hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I remember.
Duck vs alligator show.
It wasn't verse, weren't they? Were they
Sitting
versus each other?
ducks.
Sitting.
Ducks, it's called.
No, I
There's
don't remember
also
that being
another
the
one
name.
where the guy this little kid woke up with different abilities every morning.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
so cool.
That would make.
Are you talking about fuck?
He had the coolest fucking
Kid
soundtrack
waking
ever.
up with different
No, new
abilities.
job. He had a new job every day. It wasn't.
Ah.
New job.
Was that the thing? Like he'd be a president one day. Maybe something like okay, maybe it was powers, but like he grew. He was something different every day. Sometimes he had powers, sometimes he didn't.
Yeah, I think it was powers because I remember him like turning into shit or flying or having special abilities.
Oh, I remember Chalk Zone.
Chalk
Tell me
Zone,
the
yeah.
Chalk-
That's
Chalk-
why I'm
Chalk
getting
Zone.
confused. There's Chalk Zone.
that
That
what
was
it
what I was thinking, but there's another
no,
one.
it's not Chalk Zone. No,
No, I know.
He wakes up, just goes to school every day.
Every day is a different, yeah.
Oh, Chalk Zone was unreal. I might have to fucking watch
Every
it,
day with different
I can't remember what it was.
abilities.
I think I screenshotted it.
Show.
I'm forgetting what it was. It's our former correspondent.
show.
Alex,
I'm just trying to Google it. I'm going to ABC's website now because it's not coming up. 7 Australian kids shows parents will love.
Bing's the way to go, isn't it? Bing will show everything.
Fuck, Bing would show me, eh? What? This is
You'd hope
stupid.
so.
7 Australia.
Fucking stupid.
Alright, here we go.
I mean,
Oh,
what was a fairy godparents was another.
Oh, that was a
Fairly.
banger. That was unreal.
I remember Camp Lazlo was fucking the weirdest show ever to watch.
You know
Yeah, I
what
was
a
never
good
a teen.
as an older teen. The one with the island. They all go to the island.
Oh,
Island.
yeah.
So that one was fun.
They're redoing
was
that.
pretty
That's
good.
coming
They,
out.
I think they
They're-
keep going, yeah.
They're actually redoing that. Like that's gonna be
I
a thing.
found that show so fucking funny. I know they made a few of them.
I mean, it was something. It was something.
Martin Morning!
Yes.
Martin Morning. Every day is a new adventure. Martin Morning.
Alright, let me work out what it's about. Hold on.
9-year-old
Every morning
Martin
wakes to find themselves transformed
Morning.
into fantastic and legendary beings. Like Merlin,
That's
a pharaoh,
it, that's
caveman, vampire, superhero. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
so that's why it was like it's kind of like abilities, but not. He was like it became a person.
Yeah.
I thought it was a profession. Yeah, today I'm working as a mummy. Yeah, I'm fucking remember it.
Fucking unreal.
Oh, even Reddit had it tip of my tongue.
Oh my god.
Kid
Like, what
TV show about
remember-
student that turns into something new every day when he wakes up.
I remember one show that was oddly serious for being like just really aimed at kids, and that was Code Lyoko.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
And
Eh?
like it felt so weird because also I don't think ABC would ever had all the episodes in order. So you'd be watching shit.
Yeah,
and
they
you watch
didn't.
maybe, like,
Oh, I had
4
no
weeks in
idea.
a row,
Fuck.
it makes sense. Then look back to episode 1, and you're like, I think I've seen this.
I had no idea what was going on with that show. Eh?
No.
Like they go into the
97 episodes.
Code Lyoko. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a
Dude.
French series.
Yeah, that's the thing. It was such a weird show because like the
We got
animation
none
was
of it
like
in-
okay, but it was always the same like planescape, and it was just they were so lazy with modeling.
It was so cheaply done that way
Yeah.
you weren't sure what episode you were watching. 'Cause it was
What was it called? Code Doko.
Code
no Code
Lyoko.
Lyoko.
L-Y-O-K-O.
L-Y-O-K-O.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Yeah, it was something different.
But I mean, I watched it.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, they all had
Yeah, it
giant
was
foreheads.
weird. Yeah, that was their thing.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, it was something. It was
It
something.
kind of rings a bell, but
Yeah, I think it was on a bit later, like 5 o'clock or something like that, rather than 3 o'clock.
How funny is that you just think of how good these shows were, and then you just rewatch them, and they're just
I'm pretty sure they're
absolutely
absolute dog
terrible.
shit.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
not true. Old Tom still like holds up.
Yeah, but
Fucking
that's just like visual comedy.
yeah, I guess.
Like, that's not too bad.
Round the Twist, that shit's still good.
Round Twist is not good.
Oh my
It's fucking
gosh,
unreal.
I'm
Round the Twist is good. I hate Round the Twist.
You
That's
just
an
hate Round the Twist.
Australian-
That's different.
That's an Australian classic,
I
mate.
think that's why I hate it.
Brunson.
There's a little Ranger kid, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, bro.
Little redhead.
That show was so gross.
Yeah, that's why it was good. It was just next level. Like it was just so different that it's funny.
How funny is that? Like, when you think of shows, like, doesn't matter what it is, like, they're always in the center of shit going wrong. Like,
Yep.
it doesn't. Like, how many times can you, like, be, like, can you witness a murder? Like,
Every episode. Bro.
constantly, every episode. Oh my god, look, there's a guy getting murdered.
Which show is this?
Just like a
Just
lot of
any show in
detective
general.
shows, like,
Just how they're always
like,
funny.
There's
you know,
always
like,
something wrong.
whatever it is, like,
But not
whatever
necessarily.
the genre of the show is, like,
Yeah.
there's always something happening.
Yeah, I mean, otherwise you wouldn't watch it, would you?
Yeah, I know, but I just
You wouldn't-
find
that's-
it
that's,
ironic. I was
you know,
like,
You may as well
Well,
just make friends again.
I always sit back and go, there's no fucking way. He's done it again.
Yeah, look, that's
You're
fair.
wrong, mate.
Fair enough, bro. I don't know, man. I just don't give a shit. I just turn my brain off half the time if that sort of stuff starts
Yeah.
happening. But
I'm very, yeah, I think a lot about it. I'm like, oh yeah, but, like, you know.
I think like what is it? One of the golden rules of writing is you can Deus ex machina like them into trouble,
yeah,
but you
Yeah.
need to have an actual like
a
valid
meaning
reason for
for
them
it.
to get
Yeah,
out of it. Yeah.
a reason and a meaning. Yeah. Otherwise, people would just go, what was the point of that? Like
Yeah.
just for filler. So they need to actually get some sort of development out of it as well.
I have a question for here.
Yeah, go on.
Go
Came
on.
up with this myself.
Proud of you.
If you could have one car,
You don't. Yeah, look to the left while you made it up yourself. It looks like such
I
plagiarism.
wrote it down, mate.
Okay.
I wrote
Okay.
a
Apologies.
bunch of shit
Apologies.
down.
I apologize.
If you had one car to keep for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Hold on, before you say that.
I'll clarify a few things.
Hmm.
Like, it doesn't have to be your main car.
Mm-hmm.
It just has to be like just a car that you keep. You
Keep
can't
forever.
sell it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, pretty much keep till you die.
Do you have to worry about the problems of it as well? Or is it just always
I
good?
mean, Sure, yeah. I mean, there's a car, right?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, but no, but like, so we have it for life, but do we have it for the car's lifetime or for our lifetime?
Yeah, your
Good.
lifetime.
Because
Okay.
I get like, okay, so we want a car that's gonna.
Because the thing is, right, then you would also argue make sure that it lasts. Because if you get like something like a
Yeah.
a fucking European car and it's like, oh well,
Yeah, you're looking at this a bit different. I'm not saying you have to drive every day.
yeah, I guess. But
Like, if you think about how many.
I mean, I have my answer. I've had my answer
are
since
still-
you asked the
how many
question
old
first time. But
classics are like still being used, but they only get driven like once
Yeah.
a month.
hmm
Like, you know, obviously gonna maintain it a little bit, but
yeah, I guess.
what's your answer then?
Oh, probably a Nissan GTR, bro.
Which one?
I don't know, maybe around like
Old one.
2016, 2017.
Are other people allowed to drive this car that you get?
Oh, it's up to you, man.
You can't have the finger
No, no, no.
bus. We've been through this.
No, but like, if Alex is say Alex is allowed to let me drive his GTR around, is that good?
Yeah, we're friends.
All right. So I'm gonna go a different route, Alex. I'm gonna grab the most expensive, luxurious tour bus possible. We just gotta fucking
And we
party
share
up
that. Yep.
wherever. And that's
Fuck
how
yeah.
we do it, mate. We're driving down to Moonton.
You know what?
The tour bus.
You know what? Make it a double decker. The top layer is where you sleep.
Of course. That's how those tour buses work, mate. They've all got beds in them.
Just a
Oh,
fucking,
tour bus. Sorry.
just a
I
fucking
don't know. I was
waffle
thinking
up
of it.
top.
I was thinking of something else, like a
What do you
fucking
think I
actual,
said?
like a. I thought you
A
meant tour
bus?
buses in like those ones you take to like the fucking wine regions and
Oh
shit.
no! This is
No,
like
not
a
You're
like
talking like a
celebrity tour
music
bus.
tour,
It's
like
a fucking
yeah,
yeah,
like a,
caravan. Yeah, it's got the beds. It's
yeah.
got like the
it's got
grill,
everything.
shower,
Yeah.
everything in it. I used
Nah,
to-
that's different.
But I rate the
Wait.
double story. I reckon that'd be pretty cool.
Of course, that's why I'm asking for them. I'm getting the best. I'm not being like, oh, well, if you're giving it for me free, I might as well grab the mid-range model. Don't want
So
to
you're
ask too
cheating.
much.
You're just getting a house on wheels.
Yeah, because you got the GTR.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'll let you borrow
I'll
it.
help you out too.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, go on, Matzo.
Bro, I drive a fast car. Or not fast car. I drive a fun car already. I'm good.
Well, I think I would go the E-Type Jag. I reckon
Oh, Jesus, a Jag, huh?
an old classic that stands the test of time. I think.
Yeah, I mean
think
they're
it's
good.
doing 80
Oh,
years.
you'll
I
fucking
reckon.
find out.
I think in 80 years, I reckon they'll still be fucking looking fresh.
Well, they'll look fresh, but I don't know if they'll run fresh.
Why wouldn't they?
Gotta fix it up a bit, mate. Parts rust.
Yeah, that's all right.
What is the
Well-
maintenance cost of a tour bus? I did not think.
Oh shit!
You need a driver.
I will drive it.
We'll rotate.
Yeah.
It must take like $1,000 worth of fuel. Like
Aggregate bus
each
maintenance
filler.
cost. This isn't even a tour bus. Oh
The
fucking
wheels
hell.
are probably like $1,000 each.
This is like a 51-page PDF. Can I find a page?
Alright, can you start from the top and work your way down?
No, well, it's not like. No,
Just work out.
I think I can.
Alright,
Pages
Hudson, if you're listening, mate, what car would
Overheads,
you want
overheads,
if you could
overheads,
keep it for the rest of your life?
You know what? Just chat in general if anyone's there. Just tell us.
Well, Hudson's the only one to respond.
I mean, it's definitely just Hudson, but you know, just in case anyone else is curious
whoever's
to,
in there.
yeah, just give us a
Cost
bit
of
of
running a tour bus.
what is it?
Pussy wagon.
Pussy wagon, fucking nice, mate. 2-seater or 4?
At least 6.
It's just a bus, bro. It's a bang bus.
The bang bus.
Fuck.
He doesn't
Okay.
care about cars.
Registration, insurance, finance cost, property and utilities cost, MSF cost,
Yeah,
fixed
that's
plant
true.
cost.
His car was a piece of shit.
Goods.
No, I'm kidding. It was alright. It got the job done, mate.
Can't handle more than that. Yeah, look, that's modest of you, mate. I understand. Good for you. Oh, it's understandable.
Understandable.
Understandable. So, did you find out the cost, mate?
It's a lot.
How much are we talking here?
I think we'll be in the 5 digits.
That is a
Average
lot
annual
of
bus
digits.
run.
Oh, Kia. Nice, man. Killer.
An old bus that runs 85
Yeah,
hours
it
a
wasn't
week
that
is
great.
around
That was alright.
1,000 litres of fuel.
I was gonna say, or I'll go an old Italian car, like a Lancia.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that'd
you're
be
just
right.
making up words, mate. I'm pretty sure that's the name of a horse. That's how old you just went.
Yeah, they're pretty old, but they were fucking cut. They look like one of my
Good
favorite
rally
looking
cars, bro.
Good rally cars.
I think of like real sporty cars that like would be amazing to have, like, you know, the Bugattis and stuff. But I always really love the look of the Lotus. Like a Lotus
Yeah.
Elise to me, it's just such a cool looking car.
Plus, you got to think like those Bugattis and fucking Ferraris and shit. They're not really
Right,
meant to be
Toyota.
driven. They're just meant to look good.
They're meant to be shown
You
off.
drive them
yeah.
once and then that's it.
Well, what
So,
is it, the
Pretty
Chev?
sure-
The
pretty
K-Ron
sure-
is like top speed right now, or was
Yeah.
before electric cars came in. I think electric cars have fucked it.
I'm pretty sure Lotus is manufactured by Toyota. Use a
Was it?
Toyota engine. Yeah, well, they've had heaps of owners because they kept going bust and shit,
Yeah.
and people kept buying them.
which makes sense. They're not very
Yeah,
popular.
But no, they got like a cult following, but they're
Yeah, but that's not enough to keep you going, you know. Like,
Yeah, I know. But they do alright. I think now they do okay.
Tiny
'cause-
engine, 1.8 litre.
Yeah, but they're very minimal in terms of like size. The
Oh,
features
they're
they have.
small cars.
I think a lot of them like carbon fiber. I think they have fat turbos on them as well, so they push a lot of horsepower or kilowatts, whatever you want to call it.
a lot of car moving speeds.
Um,
Right.
yeah, I think that's still my go-to. I think I'd try and cheat the question and just grab a tour bus.
It's just fun, isn't it?
It's just fucking sick. Doesn't why not?
If it breaks down, doesn't matter. You can just live there for a bit.
Yeah, just go. There we
Yeah.
go. This is where I live out. Oh man, parking be a bitch.
That's a good point.
Oh shit.
But-
Yeah.
I was fucking like thinking the other day though, like this is just totally off topic, but like, you know how like we used to like watch
yeah.
Like,
nah, yeah, you know how we used to watch
Yeah,
a lot
like-
of fucking YouTube,
Podcasting
right?
at its finest, man.
Yeah, I know.
YouTube, yeah.
That we were like big on YouTube. That was our thing when we were kids, right?
Road to Sephora. I think that's what I meant, not the Elise. Big on.
Maybe.
Let the man finish.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just heard the likes. That's all.
But yeah,
what
like,
are we doing tomorrow, Jake?
God, just let him finish, man.
Nah, go on.
I'm sorry about him.
what was I saying? Fuck. It's on the train of thought.
YouTube.
Oh yeah, nah, yeah. So like YouTube, right? For us, it was like, you know, that was just the thing we used to do as kids, man. Just watch like shit videos, make shit videos. Do you reckon like TikTok's just that now, but like for kids? Like, is that the same thing?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
I feel like
Well, actually, I don't know.
I feel like it is, but at the same time, it's evolved as well.
Yeah.
Like we have a better reach to social all adults now have a better reach to social media and the internet as a whole. You know, YouTube used to literally feel like a thing for
Mainly for young
like
people.
to go into the depths of YouTube where you would find all those cool created content. It was like people who were in experience with tech, and then young people were the ones that were really navigating it properly. Especially when YouTube was first around, when it had its old, emblem on the old iPhone 5, its old icon. Like all the parents that I knew that were watching YouTube videos were watching it from some email chain link that they received.
Yeah.
Like they weren't going into YouTube and finding content creators.
See, that's why I'm sort of saying, like, because I feel like that's TikTok now, where like, how many people do you know, like, older than us even, that go, I use TikTok and say it openly, like I'll try and like talk to my mum about it, and my mum goes, I'm not getting that. That's for
Dad
kids.
sends me TikToks.
Yeah, I know your dad. Your dad's just good though. Like he loves that shit.
He's built different. Anything funny, he finds a way to get there.
My take on it is that in terms of accessibility, like, is completely different. So you like back in the day, you would be almost making a production where you'd try and act or set something up, whether or not that was natural or scripted.
Yeah.
But now it's like, because you can just take your phone out and just point and shoot, something might be happening. Something funny might be happening, even if it is a little bit more scripted.
You got a
It's
good
so
point.
much easier to like just capture that moment.
Yeah.
Even if it is like fake or not, like, because you can just keep redoing it, keep re-uploading.
I think the biggest strength to your point there is how like so many of the biggest content creators that we had now, they're not even TikTok. It's like in the Vine days and stuff. Like they're still making YouTube videos, and they're like 1080p, 4K videos, and they're just doing it on the latest iPhone with a tripod.
Yeah.
And it's like people like Batch and Amanda Cerny just use their phones to make their videos and stuff. Mind you, most people watch their content only on their phone.
Yeah.
But it's like, meanwhile, if you go to the early days of YouTube where funny videos are being made, like you couldn't record that shit on your phone.
And all these apps are like preset to just upload. So
yeah, it's designed. It does the filters for you live and shit. And then
if you're trying to upload to YouTube like a proper document or proper video, you have to go back and edit it, do whatever. Or if you're trying to be professional, I guess. But
you have to give it a genre. You have to
where you can edit. You've seen our mate Trade. He fucking edits on the fly.
Yep.
Yeah, he whips Snapchat shit up for a laugh.
Shout out to Trade for doing the all tomato and season graphic, the original one.
I feel like it definitely makes like, I guess, organic humor more popular, but then it also makes like scripted humor kind of need to have an extra oomph to it. Like, because when you can tell something's scripted and it has more of a this would be funny if it was organic sense, people have like, I feel like most people have a fucking hawk eye for that shit. You go, that felt scripted.
How bad is the pranking videos?
The pranking videos are hot shit.
Fuck me, man. They are cancer. They are cancer,
I pranked my
man.
brother with his twin girlfriend.
Yeah, like, come here. Yeah, I'm just holding a phone at you for no reason. Come here, like.
Bro, that's so stupid, man. They're fucking dumb, man.
You know what's funny? Like, I'll kind of watch it, but not because like I want to see what happens, but I'm like, who the fuck is enjoying this?
Yeah, right? It's just kids. It's just little kids. That's all it is.
Oh, not even that. Like a lot of adults, do it as well.
Maybe.
But I felt little kids are like the
Aye.
fucking 400 out of 500,000, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
everyone 12 and above is the rest of that number.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I mean, they are different, but it does feel like, I guess, the same. Like, that's the generational move of where
Yeah.
you'll find kids creating shit just for the sake of creating shit.
Mm.
But as a whole, with the internet and stuff, like algorithms are finding what you want so well. Like that's why, like I don't find any children's content on TikTok. Very rarely. Like they come across very sparingly.
Yeah.
Where you're like, this is literally an 8-year-old talking about Fortnite.
Yeah,
And when he's
I
playing
get those
anything,
pop ups.
He's just on the lobby screen.
Yeah.
Going, yeah, guys, I'm about to play this game. And if you want to join me, my Xbox 5 pass name is. You're like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll join you and I'll fucking roast you, cunt. Just oi. No.
I mean,
But yeah, that's the other thing, right? I feel like we don't see it as much because content is tailored to you more than ever now.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
which is a bit
guess.
annoying. It's also good, but also just like, do I need this? Probably not, but I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah. I mean, having said that, like for me, like I know, like with YouTube, like I think a lot of my humor is, I guess, stems from like the general YouTube humor. Because back then, like there was they sort of had, back in like fucking 2007, like it was all just like funny short videos of like people doing random shit that made no sense. Like I don't know if you remember like all that fucking like when randomness was like the coolest thing ever, and everyone thought it was hilarious if something was random.
Random was funny, yeah.
Yeah, and like I think like a lot of my like humor as a kid stemmed from that, and I think like having it sort of non-directed at me was sort of like, well, I found this, I think it's funny because that's what other people think it's funny. So I don't know. I feel like having it directed at you would, yeah, it's good, but like that's also how I developed my humor now, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
As a kid, you're definitely impressionable by the views that
Yeah.
you see.
Yeah,
If you saw a
that's
video with a
like,
1 mil, you're like, this is funny for some reason. I'm gonna give it a laugh.
the way I understood is that your humor kind of naturally developed by, just
What
you
you're
saw
around.
and what you
Mm.
can't. Yeah. Where now it's just like
Yeah.
people are seeing so much stuff that they think that's the norm. That's the same issue with everything. Why girls fucking think they gotta be, anorexic to look good, or
Yeah.
what social media tells them to be.
It's a good
Same
point.
with guys, and whatnot. But
That's a good
Yeah.
point, actually. I mean, yeah, it's a very good point because that's the
It
thing.
is
Like,
weird with
yeah.
that, how that feels so much like more of a girl issue than a guy issue in terms of the whole looking good stuff. I feel like it's because the magazines that bring that out and stuff are like actually harsh on women. Because there's a men's health magazine, and it is men who are, in hindsight, obviously on steroids. But 15-year-old me was like, this guy is jacked. Like, what the fuck is he doing to get that? Like Chris Hemsworth will be on the cover now.
I think
Like that ain't natty.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
like,
think-
I'm not gonna reach that no matter how many years I put into
Yeah.
this shit. And when you look at dolls and stuff, everyone does the whole Barbie thing, and then it's like, yeah, fucking like at the same age Barbie was big, so was He-Man and G.I. Joe. Like I wasn't hitting those numbers as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
I think there's so many different layers to that.
Yeah, there
Well,
is.
no, but that's what it is.
Stupid
What it
amount.
is
Like,
those.
so-
I feel like the magazines and the content wasn't like telling you to be, this is what a perfect man is. It was just like, check out this guy who does really cool action.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
only makes sense if he's jacked because a skinny guy could not bench 4 cars. Meanwhile, for women, it's like a proper woman wears this dress
Yeah.
that will only
think
fit
makeup was a
certain
big
size
thing as
stuff.
well.
Makeup was a big one.
Makeup's big, yeah. I think for me, what it is as well, like, I think it's, girls are sort of taught how to act, but even though we sort of think that guys aren't really taught how to act either, I think it's more just the fact that we're more just taught not to care. Like,
I was literally like,
Yeah.
we just don't care.
that's the
Like,
thing,
Well, the biggest
right?
thing-
Because the big thing is like celebrities and role models. Like girls will see, their favorite celebrities. Like, oh my god, she looks so good.
Mm.
And we'll see fucking, I don't know, Ryan Reynolds. Like, fuck, he looks good, but I can't look like that.
Yeah, fair.
So it's not like, yeah, sure, I can go hit the gym, slim up, get a bit of abs, but
Yeah, I'm not getting to fucking a 1.5 feet of height. Just
yeah,
fucking
you know what I
doing
mean?
that.
Like, there's only so much you
Yeah.
can do to like be the best kind of person you want to be, but
That's it.
we
I
don't.
feel like
wanna
there's been that thing for years and years and years where it was like, men, you just have to be funny. And you're like, okay.
and confident.
Okay.
Those, why
Yeah.
can't guys come up to me?
So that's the thing. Like, I feel like, you know, even though like girls, you know, definitely have more of the thing where it's like they're taught to, you know, act a certain way and dress a certain way. Like, I think, you know, even though it sounds kind of weird saying it and it's probably undermining women a bit, but like, you know, how it's kind of where I guess sort of, I feel like we're also taught not like to be the way that we are. Like, there's still that sort of stigma. Whereas if we were to sort of act in that, I guess, in that
Well, I
way
guess
that, you know, women are sort of taught to act like being sort of submissive or like being like, you know, more about our fashion or whatever. We almost think, you know, people will come up and say, oh, you're a pansy, you're fucking, you know, whatever. That sort of shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
It's different things. Like, you know,
yeah.
we were taught to get the highest paying job possible. Like,
Mm.
that was, you want to get a girl, you need to be you need money and you need to be funny. It helps to be muscular, but if you're not, you know,
Money
that's not too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like so many of the sitcoms around the 90s and stuff was always like, especially the American sitcoms, overweight, which is a generous way to phrase these people. Man who was really, really funny, goofy guy, had all the bros as boys and stuff, and then had the hottest wife ever.
Fuck, King of Queens was a good show.
King of Queens is the one I had in my head, but there's a few that do it. There's a few that do it, but yeah, you know.
I know what you're talking
My
about.
sources, they're all there, but that's the show that comes to my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have multiple sources, Your Honor, but I can't reference any of them because I'm distracted by the woman that was in King of Queens. But yeah, like shit like that. Like even you know, it's a sitcom, it's a stupid show, but on a subconscious level, that's sort of what you start. You know,
Yeah.
all that stuff imprints on you and has that effect.
100%.
But yeah, it's just
the way it is, mate.
But it makes you wonder who's behind that imprinting, though. So when it comes to those makeup brands and stuff, like at the end of the day, at the CEO of the company and stuff, is it actually women being like telling other women how to be, or is it a bunch of men going, "You need to buy this product," and not caring about like the outcome?
I think it'd be both.
I think it's a
I feel
chain,
like
bro.
there's no gender to it.
I think it's just a historical thing that people have just followed. You know,
I
like
think it's just been time. Like
Yeah.
over time, it you know, they tried it and just kept developing and developing. Because I don't even think in the 60s it was a thing, right? Like, women gotta look like this, be like this.
Oh, still
I'm
was.
sure, definitely.
Oh, yeah, but I mean to the point where, like, you know, like magazines and, you know, the media and stuff.
That's when
I
it
think
sort
it
of
was
started
worse.
peaking, bro.
It was like a good housewife does this, and if you're not doing that and you go to the doctors, like if you're not putting out for your husband, they could claim you as like some sort of medical illness.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. Like, I feel like it sort of stems from like, you know, even like fucking, you know, medieval times where you've got a king, right? Queen doesn't mean shit, you know, in a way. And then it's like, he just gets whatever woman he wants, whatever. And then like, you know, it sort of stems from, like, you know, eventually it sort of leads to the man going, oh, okay, no, you need to look good in order to impress me, sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
The queen was a token piece from some other king.
Yeah.
It was like, this will prove the bond between our two families. It will create lineage who will own both castles and land.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the whole point of a queen. Was like, you gotta marry this man.
There's a show on Stan. I forgot what it was called. Fucking Quality, back in Russia, and it's just this random girl, you know, from this kind of, you know, wealthy family gets sent to the king of Russia, and like he meets her. And the first thing is like, "I'll see you later tonight," and he just fucks her and walks off. Like that was their relationship.
Jesus.
Fuck her, and that was it. But that's how they used to do it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like it sort of stems from that because, you know, men were always the sort of dominant figure in history, and then they get to decide what people want, and then, you know, companies would capitalize on the norms and just express that in a sort of more extravagant way.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird. Like, you know, you see a lot of brands nowadays sort of going like, oh, we support, you know, all the women's rights and all that, which is great, but in a way, it's just at some level, it's just them kind of pandering again to the norms, you know. And I feel like it's not so much about, like, some people think, it's the people higher up that are going, you know, making these decisions, but I think it's just corporations trying to go with the vibe of, you know, trying to sell in the sense that they want to make sure that they're selling to the masses, that the mass belief in a way.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Maximize their reach.
Some are probably definitely just doing it at face value, but there also is that thing where it's like, as the sort of gender diversity, I guess, sort of like reaches the equilibrium, right? As soon as it becomes close to 50-50, what happens is you actually have females earning proper income.
Yeah.
And they're able to now spend like a male would. So from a consumer perspective, you go, this is an untapped market of sales. We've been marketing to men for 40 years because they were the main breadwinners. You market to women to some extent, but it was man's money, in those scenarios, right? Where they had primary one giver, primary earner. But now that you have all of it, that's why when as a company you go, we need women in here because they know what women want to buy. And then that's why you start having this push, and that's why you start like trying to put effort in.
You start pandering towards it, right? Like that's the thing.
Yeah, because you need to be attractive for a female to come on and stay on. So, and even if it is all for that reason of benefiting your own company, I mean, holy shit, that's why a whole point of a company grabbing employees is to build itself up.
Yeah.
But I do believe some just act like it on the face, so that way they can tick off some government-mandated checklist of having at least 20% women.
A lot of people do that.
Like I know, companies that are striving to actually hit 50-50, and that are doing pretty big steps towards it.
Yeah.
100%.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. There's definitely good parts to it and bad parts, but like it sort of mostly helps in the good sense that we as people are working out collectively what's good and bad for that representation. But it's also kind of interesting how companies now are pandering for it. So it's kind of good, but kind of bad that they're just sort of. I mean, it's weird saying it, but it's good that they're doing it. It's just bad in their mindset.
They're not doing it for the purest of reasons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The biggest pandering we've seen recently with everyone like, it's been a tough year, but we have gotten through it, and we're here to help you. We've also cut 10,000 staff. However, our prices have gone up significantly. Thank you.
Buy
Goodbye.
local.
Buy local. We can't do local right now due to COVID, so we're buying our stuff from China and Australia. Buy from us.
A quarter of the cost.
At a quarter of the cost, because no other trade routes are happening.
Fuck, yeah, no, good point.
Yeah, and people eat it up. They fucking eat it up.
Some people do. I don't know, bro. That's just like, that's why I don't fucking watch the news.
I've been shopping at Aldi lately.
Yeah.
And it's fucking, some of the shit there is cheap.
It's pretty cheap, some stuff, yeah.
Because I used to think...
Yeah, we paid for.
I used to think it was like usually the same price.
Yeah.
No, they are dirt cheap in some areas. Like, it's insane. There is slave labor going on.
Like, yeah, well, I'm still enjoying my food and not, so...
I mean, yeah, I guess. For me, it's like, they're like, especially like their meats, like, they're a bit, not hit and miss, but there's some of their meats are a bit average. But like, I've bought their chickens and chicken's good. Their chicken's good.
I swear it's better than I do.
Yeah. Do you not know this?
I've been buying
my breast fillet from Woolies and Coles. But I need to buy it.
They got good chicken. They got good chicken.
Aldi's 2 minutes away from it.
Too big to be natural, but they're fucking
massive. It's massive. But that's the thing, like, price for a kilo is pretty good.
It's like $10 for 4 big fillets of breast.
Yeah, and I mean, if you compare that to Coles or whatever, I think it's like 14 now or something, 15.
It's $12 a kilo if you're buying the smaller pack, and $9.90 a kilo if you're buying the 1 kilo
so they're
pack.
pretty similar, but...
But yeah, no, their chicken's good. But yeah, that's the thing, like, their prepackaged meats are a bit,
Yeah, I've heard that. Some of this shit's bad.
Like, I'll buy them because they're cheap, but they're still,
You can actually, it's one of the things where you can try it because it's dirt cheap to try it.
Yeah, like, whatever.
But meat tends to be similar prices because it's coming from usually the same manufacturer.
Yeah, it's always the same thing, just prepackaged,
you know
like
what,
repackaged.
You know what Aldi has that Woolworths and Coles don't? I don't feel it has it. And I fucking love it. And I don't know why it's not the other places.
Paid employees?
Yeah, I think some of them are. It's the Himalayan rock salt and pepper in the same fucking shaker. You can't buy it out of Coles. You can't buy it out of Woolworths. That's my fucking head. But
that is innovation at its finest.
I'm just such a. That's just what I was. I hate having to grab the. It's just, these are problems that I deal with. And these are big.
These are big problems.
Oh, mate, I feel unprivileged having that problem.
So what if you want like 25% salt and 75% pepper, or vice versa?
What if you're autistic? Yeah, I don't know. If I can grab some crayons and figure it out, I don't give a shit.
All right, give me a minute.
To be honest, I got a bad one, so I am getting like 75% pepper and 25% salt. I'm not.
Yeah,
I might as well.
piece of shit. I want
Yeah,
more salt.
I think
And
I
then
grabbed the wrong one.
the next
Yeah.
time you use it, oh fuck, I need more pepper this time.
There's definitely more pepper
Different
coming out of
every
this fucking
fucking time.
box. So I had one that was
could just-
perfect, and it was amazing.
I can just see you, like, you just get a nice bowl, and just like, you just tip it on the bench, and you just divide it
Just
up.
splitting it up and moving it off the bowl with a flick it off with a
Oh,
knife.
I didn't think this one through.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
man. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's all part of the fun, mate.
I don't know, mate. It's pretty fucked.
No, if you ever want to change it up, go check them out. They make some good, their white chocolate in a block. Fucking incredible.
Yeah?
Sounds dangerous. Trying to not, but I think I need to snack more.
Nah, you know what? Get some Kit Kat Gold, mate. Get some Kit Kat Gold.
It's tempting. I'm not made of money, mate.
What are you talking about? Like $3 a block? Fucking
Yeah,
good.
Just when they're 30% off.
I get paid less than $3 a week.
He does. I've seen his paycheck.
I've seen a lack of statements. Yeah, you're right.
And now, if we could get some donations rolling, because,
Who wants to pay Matzo for the week? All it takes is $3. You could save this
Yeah.
starving child.
anything
You can
more
get him a
than-
block of chocolate.
You
Anything
can
more
have a
than
block of Kit Kat
$0
Gold as long as it's on special. If it's not on
It's going
special, we
straight-
can't help you.
is going straight to the fucking tax. But that's
Yeah.
alright.
If
Chia seed.
if you donate, we'll put you in the fucking top individuals Discord, whatever the fuck they normally, whatever they offer. I don't fucking know, bro. Whatever, I
We'll
don't
put you
care.
in the Discord if you guys want to play with us. You know.
Can you
Yeah,
even
we'll get-
buy the Kia seed in Australia? Is that what I think this car is?
The what?
The what key?
Oh,
Going way
the-
back, I'm
what,
just looking at
Hudson? Yeah.
Huddy's chat. I think
Yeah.
I've seen this car.
Alright, bro.
I think it's the European version.
It's probably just another way of them fucking. You know how there's like the Astra, the Holden Astra.
Yeah.
The Astra's like a car like all over the world. They just rebrand it.
Yeah, it's called a.
I know sometimes they also make small changes to the car itself, depending on the weather and stuff.
I'm pretty
Which
sure
is
it's
why
called
they give it different
I
names.
think Vauxhall's the European name.
Yeah,
for
Vauxhall.
Oh
Holden.
yeah.
Fuck, that Kia looks alright, eh?
They also got
It's not too
fucking
shabby.
Opals. Opal's the same thing. They make an Astra.
Wait. Yeah, no, I'm thinking of Opal. Opal, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Opal.
They got fucking. I don't know. It's all over the place, bro.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. What do I know about cars, huh?
Nothing.
What do I
Oh,
know?
driving?
Tour buses?
What a fucking GTR.
Whatever.
That's a good choice.
Thanks.
GTR, mate, GTR.
Vroom,
With 8
vroom.
people watching, I think it might be a good time to stop with 8 people.
Ooh.
Can I
And
get
numbers,
a can I,
fluctuates,
can,
mate.
can I get a Q in the chat?
A Q.
How many Qs can we get?
Like the letter Q?
Oh,
We got one.
Oi, that's
got
pretty
two.
good. Oh, I got another one.
we got
Ah,
two. Oh,
can we get any more? Oh, we got another one.
Oh, Capital, that's alright. He's extra.
That's an iPhone for you.
Almost like it came from a phone.
Oh, let me get another.
How
No,
weird is
fuck.
that, man?
I don't know, bro. Oh, we got
Yeah,
another one! Yeah,
Oh, we got
fucking
beautiful.
Capital Q.
Oh, I
You
knew
and
it.
Mobley.
That's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like.
I'm a fan. We
Gorgeous.
actually got an extra viewer during that stupid moment, but I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
Look, just follow, please, whoever you are.
Yeah,
very
give us a
important.
Follow, big help. Turn on the
For
notifications.
God's sake.
So we know
Don't
when
turn
we're
on notifications. We don't want you to watch the rest. Just follow so our number
We
goes up.
understand this was more of a somber episode. It is just purely because tomatoes are officially out of season,
We're very upset about it, and we're still
and we're
coming
just
to
not sure how to handle that.
understand,
So hopefully, after a week of going back and mulling it over, we'll come back a bit more pep in our step.
I think we got something
Less
special
tomato.
planned for next week.
We
Actually,
do actually have something special planned for next week, so that's something
Yeah. So if you are watching right now, please join in next week because
we're changing the format up.
We're changing the format up.
Won't be
There's something
permanent.
new.
Won't be permanent. It's just a special episode.
Yeah, special episode.
Special episode for
Special
number 7.
episode.
7's a lucky number, and we're making it very special for everyone. We can't quite leak what we got planned, but just know that it's you're gonna love it.
Legal.
It is absolutely legal, but we can say that.
Technically,
Sure.
in some other countries, it might be illegal.
Maybe.
Yeah, barely legal, baby.
I don't know. Barely legal. Let's go with that. It's a barely legal podcast
This
next
Bang
week.
Bros bus is gonna go off.
I should have named our podcast that. Barely legal.
Pretty sure it's probably
No.
a podcast already, but
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
someone would expect us all to be law experts. We're definitely not. They're like, hey guys, here's a law question for you. We're like, I don't know, man.
well, we talk about suits every now and then, so
We wear the suits.
yeah, we're wearing suits. We're barely legal.
Can you imagine if we're all just criminals?
Imagine that.
fresh out of prison?
Nah, mate, I paid off my speeding fine. We're A-okay.
That was a good find, that one.
The IRS are hunting me, so.
Alright, have a good lunch, Hudson. Alright, we'll end it there.
Alright, see you,
Ciao,
mate.
mate.
Thank
Love
you
you,
all
love.
for watching. It's been a blessing to have you here. And hopefully,
Good thing we
Yeah.
discussed the hard topics this evening.
yeah, look, do what we
And
do.
next week, we're talking about.
No.
Look, I'm fucking ending it. Thanks, guys. Lots of love.
See you later. See you later. Bye bye.
Don't come back.
We'll come back.
Please come back, please.
Please come back. We've got more episodes
Sorry,
coming.
I didn't
They're all
put that.
coming soon.
Please come back.
Please come back. We need more followers.
They can still hear it. Can you mute us? Because they can still hear us.
Yeah, I know.
Please
That's
come
that's just seeing how long this goes for.
Yeah, like, what's going on, like?
All right, you ready? I'm muting
no,
it.
just don't let it continue.
All right, I've muted it. Now they can only hear me. Hey guys, how are you? Thanks for listening. If you're on Twitch, there's probably no point you still listening, so you're welcome to leave. If you're on YouTube, there'll probably be a few buttons here on the left and the right. You can press those. One probably subscribes, and the other one might take you to another video. I'm not too sure. Either way, I guess, thanks for watching, if you watched this far. If you skipped at like 2 times speed, I mean, that's understandable. I probably would have done the same thing if I had things to do. I mean, you know, it gets us views, so that's a good thing. Look, I don't know. I'm sort of running out of shit to say. I probably should have ended this a while ago. But, thanks, I guess. What else do they normally say here? I don't know. It's up to Patreon? Fuck, I don't know, bro. Anyway, thanks, guys. Lots of love. Peace. Ciao. XOXO.